If you're over 50 and you had to choose just one exercise, walking or resistance training, which one would actually do more to protect your body as you age? Most people would probably say walking. It's simple. It's gentle on the joints. You can do it almost anywhere. And doctors have recommended walking for decades. But there's a problem. Walking can keep you moving without necessarily giving your aging muscles the signal they need to become stronger. And that distinction becomes increasingly important after 50. Because aging isn't just about losing cardiovascular fitness. You're also gradually losing muscle strength, physical capacity, and, over time, bone strength. You may notice it in surprisingly ordinary situations. Getting up from a chair becomes harder. Carrying grocery bags takes more effort. Climbing stairs becomes more tiring. Getting up from the floor doesn't feel as easy as it once did. And this is where walking and resistance training begin to serve very different purposes. So let's start the video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Walking is excellent for aerobic fitness and keeping your body active. But resistance training gives your muscles something walking usually doesn't, a reason to become stronger. When you repeatedly challenge your muscles against resistance, your body has to adapt to that demand. Over time, this can improve muscle strength and physical function. And strength isn't just about lifting weights. Strength is what allows you to get up from a chair, carry a suitcase, climb stairs, push a heavy door, or catch yourself when you lose your balance. In other words, strength is one of the things that helps you remain physically independent. Walking gives your body a different kind of challenge. When you walk briskly, your heart and lungs work to deliver oxygen to your muscles. Regular walking can help maintain aerobic fitness and gives you an easy way to stay physically active throughout the week. And walking has another major advantage. It's sustainable. You don't need a gym. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need a complicated workout routine. You can simply step outside and walk. But here's the limitation. If you walk at the same comfortable pace for the same distance every day, your body eventually becomes more efficient at that workload. That's useful for maintaining your activity level. But if your goal is to make your muscles significantly stronger, your muscles generally need a progressively greater challenge. That's where resistance training becomes important. And this matters even more as we get older. Because muscle isn't the only tissue we need to think about. Bone health matters too. Our bones respond to mechanical loading, and resistance training can provide a greater loading stimulus than ordinary walking. Research in older adults has found that progressive resistance training can improve muscle strength and can also benefit bone mineral density. That doesn't mean resistance training is a cure for osteoporosis. It means that if you're thinking about maintaining your physical strength as you age, your bones and muscles deserve deliberate attention. There's another reason strength matters after 50. Think about what happens when you trip. You don't always have time to think about what to do. Your body has to react. You may need to quickly move one foot forward, stabilize yourself, push against the ground, or grab onto something. That requires more than cardiovascular fitness. It requires strength, coordination, balance, and the ability to produce force quickly. And that's why being able to walk for an hour doesn't tell us everything about how physically capable someone is. You could have excellent walking endurance and still struggle to get up from the floor. You could walk several miles and still find it difficult to carry a heavy suitcase. You could walk every day and still have weak muscles. So does that mean walking isn't enough? Not necessarily. If you're currently inactive, walking can be an excellent place to begin. The most important exercise is often the exercise you can actually do consistently. And you don't need to become a bodybuilder to benefit from resistance training. You can use dumbbells, resistance bands, weight machines, or appropriately challenging bodyweight exercises. The goal isn't to lift as much weight as possible. The goal is to gradually give your muscles a challenge they can adapt to. As an exercise becomes easier, you can gradually increase the resistance, perform more repetitions, add another set, or move to a more challenging version of the exercise. This gradual increase in challenge is known as progressive overload. And it's one of the reasons resistance training can continue to improve strength as you get older. So if we put walking and resistance training side by side, the answer becomes much clearer. Strengthen your muscles so they're strong enough to keep carrying you. Challenge your body enough that getting older doesn't automatically mean becoming less capable. Because the goal after 50 isn't simply to live longer. It's to remain strong enough, mobile enough, and physically capable enough to actually enjoy those extra years. So if you're over 50, don't think of walking and resistance training as competitors. They train different parts of your physical health. Walking helps you keep moving. Resistance training helps you stay strong enough to keep moving. And together, they can help you build a body that's better prepared for the years ahead.